Favorite game. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. I believe everything is good. Except for my nose. My nose is still super stuffy. Which is just like an internal issue, so it's one of those things I need to figure out how to fix. But hello and welcome everybody to another stream of Gems of War. I am Namek, and once again, we're going to do the guild event for the week. It is not Monday, but that is because I just wasn't having any energy yesterday. And it wasn't even like a case of I didn't have energy, like I was just exhausted. It was just because like I did a decent amount of stuff. I want to say, was it? Let me double. Yeah, it wasn't Monday that I did the drawing stuff. But I did a bunch of other things on Monday. I did a bunch of other things on Monday before work, and then work was actually quite busy yesterday. Makes sense, it's the beginning of the term. I still have 1 week till I'm going to be swamped with homework. Actually, let me turn the music down just a little bit. I am lazy and I don't feel like setting the volume for the actual game, so I'm like, I'm just gonna have different music play. Yeah, that should be almost good enough. What was I thinking again? I got so distracted. Oh yeah. Guys, I have 1 more week till I am incredibly busy with college. However, I have a good feeling with this term. I think the only really difficult class will be my macroeconomics class, because that's more of a subject. But I also have like financial accounting and it's financial accounting and oh yeah, data analysis with Excel, which for some reason I have a feeling I'll do really well in. Or at least I hope I do well. I'd be kind of disappointed if I didn't. Granted, I'd probably be disappointed either way, but not either way. I meant if I were to fail any of the classes. You know, I remember them saying something about you being able to know which room gives what scroll, but I guess that hasn't been implemented yet. That's something they must be working on. But yeah, so I think 2 of my classes I think should be fairly, not necessarily easy, but something I can have a good handle on, which is more than what I feel like I am doing with most classes, so I have a good feeling about this term. Yes, it's going to be 3 full classes like a normal student, but it is still going to be the case where it's like, okay, I think I can do this. Because I'm usually really not good with a full load. I'm barely good with just any number of classes, honestly, so... definitely, it could get strenuous with the full load. It also means that I might end up doing less streams just due to having to actually spend more time on homework. But maybe not. We will see. I'm not expecting too much. Largely because I have a feeling that either like it'll take a normal amount of time or it won't, kind of thing. Where it's like either I'm doing fine and it takes not too much time, or I am completely in shambles and it takes either all my time, I don't make any progress, or it takes a little bit of time and I make no progress. We will see, but I have at least better than normal hopes. doesn't say too much when, you know, my normal hopes is exactly what I just said earlier. Also, the Merilith, it was actually pretty good because of that destroy a ton of gems. Aw, dang it. I have nothing to poke you. Can't grab that green at the very least. Let's do that. Really, it's gonna be just the case of like destroy things until we get some skulls. Oh, but skulls. That actually worked. That time the music was way too quiet. Yeah, so I might be busy next week. I did actually do some drawing this morning. I haven't shared it though. Partly because, I guess to be fair, it was just a little upgrade from a previous drawing that I also didn't really share too much. But I wanted to be a surprise. I wanted to use it today, but I want to save it till October. I want to save it for the spooky month. For, you know, obvious reasons. Because I think that should do me quite well. I still wish I could do a little bit better with it, but I'm not sure how I would have this situated, so I'm like, oh, guess yawning instead. So I'm not doing everything I was initially thinking, because it's like, ooh, cool idea, and then I was like, ooh, I don't have the detail. Dang it. Okay, we are actually gonna just switch back to Gen Lore audio. Yeah, just grab that. So that way we have something at least mostly consistent. Can't say it's super consistent with the audio level. Oh yeah, that does boosted damage. I was like, that only said 32 points of damage, but it must be boosted in some form. Nope, okay. It must have just been poison that finished them off. Thanks. I did some drawing this morning. Yeah, I had some fun checking some of my daily games. I'm enjoying the Idle Champion still. I've decided to, I still love my Baldur's Gate 3 team, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna mess around with a new team, as the Heroes of the Plains, I think it was. One of their characters got a rework. So I was like, let me check out the team, try and see what it can do, all that kind of fun stuff. And then, as also per usual with anything that I'm doing as of this kind of time period, I am also going, ooh, how can I boil this down to raw numbers? Though actually, funny enough, this time it wasn't even raw numbers. This time it was just positioning. The numbers were secondary. It was literally just like, okay, this affects this buff affects allies who are adjacent. This buff is boosted by adjacent allies, but affects all allies. All that kind of fun stuff. I say fun, and it's fun for me. That's the key. Uh, I love my math, and I love planning and theory crafting, and I honestly love it more than I honestly love it more than actually playing the game at times. Because it could just be so much fun. Just like, yeah, I'm, doing XYZ thing, or, like, planning it out. And then it's like, once I've done it, it's like, it's okay. The game's alright, but how much planning I could do was really the fun part. Looks like I have some fun with that. Another older one, idle game that I've played off and on was the Tap Ninja. It's been decent. I definitely remember why I set it just to checking it once a week. Cause like beyond the just the daily reward, I was just like, do these quests. It's a lot of waiting. Okay, no good matches. And so I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna waste a turn. And I'm gonna do this. And then destroy some stuff. Do this. It's like, there really isn't much, to go on there. Though I did enjoy, probably almost a year ago, when they added in the battle mode in it, where basically you could use you could collect different characters and then use them to fight things and get some bonuses for the main idol part of it. And it's like, I like that. Just because it adds a little bit more more going on. I guess I punch him. And just a little neat thing, but not too much going on there either. But that also is one of those games where like you check it for like 5 minutes, maybe have it run for an hour, and then go, yep, okay, everything's good to go. But at the same time, though, I've also had some fun running some numbers with that. Because while the characters do have like star ranks and that kind of stuff, so like my numbers are not truly accurate, I can get a good sense of like, okay, this one does the most damage, this one's the tankiest, etc., etc. Also, I find it hilarious. There's one character who has a lot of armor but has very little health, to the point where it's like, you don't really have much durability. Like, maybe if you get enough health, you will be able to be decent. Because the key thing is, you still have to survive a round of attacks, even if you can heal up, after a round, or if you can heal up to full after, attack, that's great, but you do have to survive those attacks. Yes, this will work. And like right now, I'm like, I don't think you'll actually survive those attacks. Which, is a slight issue. But I've also had fun with that. I've also decided to pick up Pixel Starships again. And I'm like, yeah, there really isn't much going on. Because it's like, you can only grind so much. I mean, you can kind of grind infinitum by just attacking other people. But at the same time, if you don't... how did I get death mark? Oh no, it was from that. I was like, how did I get death marked? It's the Doom, the thing that does the death mark thing. It is kind of the case of like, there's not much going on. It really is just like, okay, do your daily battles, do some PvP for the daily reward, probably call it good, because it's like not much more is happening. Though I am hoping to try and play the auction house there as well, because I love the auction. I love playing auction houses. They're just so fun to play. Like, if a game has an auction house and I have the willpower, I will play it. I mean, there's going to be like some exceptions, like like with Passive Exile, technically you can do it, but there's also a ton of people, doing it. So to the point where it's like, yeah, it's not really worth, trying to flip things when there's a bunch of other people going for the same items. There's a lot of effort into it. It's just like, not really worth it. But with some games where it's just like, yeah, let me grab a few things, buy up the slightly cheap ones, put it to normal market price, call it good kind of thing, that I can do fairly quickly. Even without fun tools. And break things. Nice. But past that, like, other than the games we've been playing on stream, I have not really been playing too much other stuff. I've really been just like checking a few idle games and then working on things. And I am making progress in my list. It doesn't feel like it because it is a massively long list of like, oh, this thing, oh, that thing, oh, and also this other thing. It's just like there's so much going on that it's like, oh, at the very least, I'm making some progress. Slow and steady as it may be, I'm making a little bit of progress. I love this combo. Like, I'm barely needing him, but at the same time, it's the case of like, he can at least sometimes get the ball rolling. But like, these two are like the powerhouses of just like, ta-da! Also, like, another thing that I mean to do is have some backgrounds to my stream. But I've been like, I really want to make one, but I don't have a good idea on how to do it. And also, my style is fairly bland, I'll be honest. Like, it is the case of like, I can't really do good backgrounds. I can't really do good detail with it. I can work off of something, but my own ideas tend to fall a little short. And like, I can imagine it, but I can't translate it into actual, stuff. It's like, I have an idea. I'm not sure how to translate that into actual, into actual something. That surprisingly wasn't too difficult to take that one out. It wasn't going to be like difficult, but just like, this is, I'm going to have to wait for skulls, it's going to take forever. Nope, just double tap with the AoEs. Still was just as effective. Also, I have a feeling this will be, because I also plan on running some numbers here, will probably be one of the highest DPS ones, or DPM, just in general damage characters. Because of the fact that it's true damage, and it's AoE, and it's a pretty good amount. Because it's not just like, oh yeah, 15 or 6, it is 30 plus. I'm not dead yet. Okay, anything I can get out of this? No, not. Oh, I forgot that it's regen. I was like, this will kill him, and I was like, wait, it didn't. Ah, right, because they regen 3 health a turn. Da, 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 do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, stab things. Oh, perfect. Blow smoke. Oh, that'll drain mana. Oh, that didn't matter. Okay, stab things. I'm like, as long as one of those two are charged, I could like ignore the board, basically. Unfortunately, neither of them are charged. Oh, that one's underwater. You're not supposed to be allowed. Hey, you stole my mana. Oh, okay, it was like you got out of water. Just in time for me just to punch him in the face. Okay. This will probably be a little bit shorter on the guild event side of things today. Just due to the fact that this is the Doom one, and I don't really like the Doom one. And so I don't buy the full package. I just get enough to get the crossbow or the whatever, it'll be of this week. And it's like I get the bonus stuff, but not much more than that. Stab things. I do love when it's just like a bunch of like ta-das. Hey, they froze me. I got a map out of that. I haven't done any of the treasure hunts in ages. Largely due to the fact that they are just so unrewarding to the point where, like, I'm pretty sure if I just do a Souls battle, I will get more of everything out of it. Like, I think the only thing that I can really give is gems every so often. But even then, it still might be at a lower rate than just doing explore battles and coming across. Ooh, that's a lot of skulls. Yeah, that's a lot of skulls. And just coming across like or not goblins, but gnomes that just end up dropping gems. Because like that is a surprisingly common occurrence in explore battles. Granted, it also helps that I just do a lot of explore battles. Do, 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 do. Gotta be. I was like, gotta be almost dead. And indeed. I am a little bit tired still. Actually, I've been surprisingly tired today and like yesterday. It's like, yeah, I've been doing stuff. I've been getting things done, but at the same time, it's like I don't feel like I should be this tired. And it potentially could be a good old-fashioned case of stress catching up to me again, which wouldn't be any fun. But I also wouldn't be too surprised. Because it's me and my life has a tendency to go like, hey, would you know? Let's have some issues. It's like, dang it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum 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 ba bum 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 do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Also, we're getting some nice trait spawns out of all this, which is also always good. Got a fun college event. Or not tomorrow, it's today. But okay, weird. My headset just like, yeah, we're just gonna turn off. Let me actually check something. Yeah, really weird, because apparently it's fully charged. Which makes sense. I charged it overnight. So, I have no idea. It was just like, it's acting like it hasn't gotten sound, but it very much has gotten sound. I'm not just hallucinating, this, so. I can understand it being not too much sound. Like, it's just a quiet, a bit quiet, but like, it's still getting stuff, so it shouldn't have turned off. Very strange. I'm really like, how did that happen? Oh. But yeah, I have a college event later today, and I'm hoping it'll be useful. Because, I mean, that's why I'm going, oh no, you almost got away. You didn't, but you almost. do, 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 do. Okay. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I had to check something really quickly. Yep. But yeah, I have a college event later today, and I'm hoping it'll be useful because I'm not the biggest fan of going out and doing stuff, but I'm hoping that it'll help with like, oh yeah, this thing or that thing or this info or that info, or even just like, yeah, here's some really useful information, about trying to get a job or something like that. I'm hoping there'll be something that can help me. Because, oh boy, do I need help. It's like, I can do a lot of things, but I can also think I do a lot of things and end up not being able to do much. And I'm definitely feeling the latter a lot lately. Where it's just like, yeah, I'm not really doing much. I want to be, but I'm just not pulling it off. And I think after the stream, I'm gonna add some borders or some overlay kind of stuff to the stream setup. It'll shrink the game window a little bit, but a lot of the they're not YouTubers, streamers that I watch, they also do a similar thing, and it's like, you know what, that's fair. Give some style along with the actual game, and it's a little less game, but also more that person, and my hope is that it'll mean something. I don't know. I am constantly. Also, I probably should put my phone on mute, honestly. Okay. It's just like I constantly have ideas, but then just cannot execute any idea, any form of an idea. Dang it. It's like, I've got an idea, but I don't know how to put it into motion. Or, you know, how to actually draw it, or whatever. It's very unfortunate. Because it's like, I should be able to do all this stuff. I have the ideas, I have the theoretical ability, but when it, like, push comes to shove, it's like, yeah, I can't end up doing this. Which is very unfortunate. But it is what it is, sadly. Yeah, let's make sure it doesn't punch me. That'd be very annoying. Nice. Yeah, perfect. It's gone. The wraiths are really annoying because they drain mana, they freeze. They aren't really that deadly, though the death mark sometimes can be deadly. But like in general, it's just like it's not really doing much. But then every so often it's just like it actually is effective, and it's like, dang it. Like this enemy is just downright annoying. It's not deadly, it's just in the way. I should have grabbed the skulls, but oh well. Let's just break things. Yep, that worked. Just remake things. Nah, that didn't work. Oh, no, that worked. I got a bonus turn, so I'll break some things. Oh, they still got skulls. Oh, but he actually gets to go twice in a row. Nice. Love when that happens. Because this is as much as I love the Marilith. The fact it only does 6 damage is not so great, but at the same time, I do love the fact that it gets to destroy a ton of gems. It gets to basically destroy half the board, which is quite nice. Hey, nice. It's like, if I can get him charged, that would be wonderful. Oh, you're not charged. You are now. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. How's the guild doing? Oh, nice. Ah, I see they didn't use the doomed weapon. Because they got a lot of, or actually, they potentially just have gotten really unlucky as well. Yeah, because we can't see what floor they're on. Actually, yeah, let me also make sure I share the guild chat. Also, I kept thinking it said slingshot. This is also why I try and do it on Monday, so I can give any insight early on. instead of after everyone's done their initial run. But yeah, these two are wonderful. So I think I spelled it right. I might not have. No, I probably did because it was also on screen. Like he's just kind of cool. He's just there for the points. Just like, hello, I'm just here to see the show. I heard it was for 10 pence, but I only got a 3 pence. Can I still come in and see the show? Oh, I'm doing. I am an absolute goofball that has no idea what they are doing. But I am having a good time. Wow, they just got pummeled over and over again. Just pummel, 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 alien. And he's not dead yet. That's the brilliant thing. He's managed not to die. Not that it matters, but it is just kind of funny. Oh, I think that's the first time I've seen my actual person get charged. Do 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 do. I do need to prune the guild a little bit. Wow, there's like no combos. But now there's destruction. Da 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 da. More destruction. Ba da bum ba da bum. Actually, I'll grab that. It's like that's gonna do me a lot. Of course. You survived. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Actually, it might just be about normal time, honestly. We might try and do some of the faction assault, but we'll see how I am feeling. Because I might just try and focus on working on some projects, as I try to have been doing. And have been succeeding, most of the time. Some of the time. Look, I'm glad I've been able to actually get some other stuff done. Because it definitely feels at times that, like, I'm not sure what I'm really wanting to get done. But at the same time, at least, you know, despite that uncertainty, I'm still getting some stuff done. Sounds like I'm happy about that. But it is definitely the case, like, I wish I had a better sense of, like, what I'm wanting. That's sweet, that actually worked out. I know, you don't get your sorcery buff. Yeah, I'm just kind of, you know, it's quite the relaxed day today. I don't really have too much on my mind. Oof. Relaxing, having a decent time, it seems. Oh, actually, that does remind me. I have set up a new robot command. Granted, it's just for Twitch, but you can do !robot, and it'll give you a random percentage. I mean, it'll give you the accurate percentage of how much robot you are. It's exactly like, you know, like AI checkers. It's completely accurate and definitely won't say different values for the same thing. Okay, it very much does that. It is just one of my friends, Rue, also has a similar thing where you get to do the command and it'll give you a percentage and you can just kind of keep doing that. It's a fun little thing. And hence why I was like, let's have a fun me-themed one, and that'll be robot. Because I love robots. Robots are really cool. Truly are. Hey, he's almost actually dead. I almost thought he was gonna die, but he didn't. Actually getting somewhere up there in difficulty. At the very least, we'll get decently far. Apologies if that could be heard. I did make sure to turn away from the mic. Sometimes a sneeze comes on really quickly. Couldn't think of a fun analogy, so had to be really quick. Okay, destroy some gems. Poison some enemies. Destroy some gems. Destroy some more gems. Poison the enemies. Destroy the gems. Ooh. Oh yeah. Ugh. I forgot that was boosted by all magic. That is whew, that's a lot of damage. Also, I love that, like, if there's 13 or more red summons a minion. That's actually kind of a fun thing. It doesn't happen too often, but sometimes. Now I feel like all of them have just been orcs lately. The first one has died. Oh, sweet. We got charged all the way up to Venoxia. I don't know. I'm just kind of doing stuff. I'm having a good time. It's just I'm kind of aimless today. I swear, like I could just pretty much ignore everything else that's going on, just switch between Vinoxia and Marilyn. I love it. It's wonderful. Oh, sweet. Now we get a punch. And we get the mana. And then I'll wipe you all out. Oh, dang. We're getting close to finishing up the guild event. Yeah, I really was not expecting just how effective this combo was. Because I was like, I'm not really sure Mista Scales really has any good grain units. Like, I was just like, yeah, well, they might be okay, but yeah, I don't know if they have anything, noteworthy, but apparently they do. It's this combo. This combo does really well, surprisingly. Really hope Vinoxia doesn't get Deathmark killed. I had to say something, didn't I? I just had to say it. Well, let's hope I get plenty of... What is going on with my headset? That's the second time it's dropped off. I don't know why. Because usually it'll only drop off if it's not hearing any sound, but I'm very much getting sound. And it swears that it's still 100%. So it's like, it shouldn't be a battery issue. Doesn't mean it isn't a battery issue. Ugh. Oh yeah, no, these things are now hitting really darn hard. That's less good. I was like, at the very least, I do get a punch really dang hard with Marilyn. Okay, you don't steal mana, so... don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Get rid of the ones I don't need to help with the self-charging. Because you're whirlpooled. Submerged. Hey look, punching time. Oh, that's fun. Nice. Just need to punch things twice. Yeah, let's just steal that blue. That's very unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Because it's like I basically have a slingshot in a gunfight. Why is there no green on this board? This is a really unfortunate... Also, very unfortunate that they got the skulls. Oh, dang it. They have 2 health left, of course. Didn't see that. Ugh. That's not going to be good. That's a really dumb idea to do that. Yeah, that was a little bit too close for comfort. Like, now I kind of do need to make sure I take the skulls from them. I mean, you know, once I can start doing this, it's less of an issue. But I'm actually having to look at the board again. It's unfortunate. I like not having to look at the board. None of the skulls got replaced. Yeah, it's so much easier when I'm doing like 30 plus points of damage versus 6 at a time. Even if it's self-charging, it does take a little while. Now let's hope this goes much better and doesn't have anyone die to death mark. But it is a green one at the very least, so yeah, that'll be somewhat easier. Green. Really? I didn't actually look for combos, and there were combos, so yeah, I was a fool. A fool I was. Yeah, moments ago. Okay. Venom time. Death mark. Really, really unfortunate. Hey, look, there's some green. I should steal a lamp. Honestly, maybe what I needed is someone to cleanse. Oh yeah, it's a 2% chance. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Ay. Very not. Yeah, let's... Oh, of course, they still got spells. Okay. Let's play the safer then. Of course, they stole my green. Okay, not too good there. Oh, you go, pal. You just, oh, no? Dang it, this won't kill me. And you just made yourself tankier. Oh, okay. That's no fun. I mean, it is fun, but not for me right now. Like, unfortunate series of events. No one uses blue, but someone uses yellow. Ooh, that. They will be able to punch. You get a lot of green, actually. Let's not get punched. Let's instead do the punching. Let's kind of summon a Dryad. That's a lot of healing. Also, just a lot of damage, and I don't have a lot of damage. Anything? I gotta. Ooh, okay, that's good. That's less good. Yeah, we'll just do that. And we shall punch. We shall. Oh, right. They're buried. We shall do this. We shall take that green. We shall take this green. You're not supposed to charge up already. I almost had you dead. Okay. So I want the poison to take care of the barrier, and it did. Got bonus turn. Too much damage. And one. That's good. The battles are getting a little too close for comfort. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty good. Got some event keys. That'll be nice, but I don't think we'll get to that point. We'll see how much further we can get. I'm starting to have my doubts, usually due to random death mark. Usually due to a random death mark going, hello, let's break up the combo that you so love. So really, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. As long as, I don't have to worry about death mark. Freeze might be an issue, but death mark, and skulls might be a slight issue, but death mark is the true killer. Literally. I was like, wow, there's all those extra turns they're gonna get. Luckily, I did actually get one. Yes. Okay, just the life scroll, nothing much. At the very least, with the Doom Tower, the bonuses from the scrolls do affect your allies. So it does actually help to be in a bigger guild. Since more stuff, I mean, granted, all of them are better with the bigger guild because more people doing it, the more rewards you can get. But especially so for difficulty-wise with this one. Golems, at the very least, do not have spawn that go like, hello, I'd like also now to be an issue. Which is Coven, on the other hand, probably will be any nice combos. No, but there's a little bit of green. I can start with that. Nope. Just nothing. I might as well do that. Poison things. Destroy things. Do some damage. I want to say at some point this was just poison, but I don't remember. It's been a long time. Long time, far, far. Mm-hmm. I could have sworn they healed. So that. Nice. That worked out well. Oof. Oh, a haste scroll. Ooh, sweet. That'll be actually very nice. Or no. Is it just a bonus thing? I don't know. I guess that might have just been a bonus thing. But I don't know, because I just kind of glossed over it really quickly. That went smoothly. And I got 4 more things, so we might actually even get up another level. I doubt it, but we might. At the very least, we should be able to by tomorrow. I am tired. And like, I'm not even sure why I'm tired. I've said this enough, but I'm just tired. And I think it's you know, maybe just overworked myself or something. I don't know. Or my burst of streaming energy has wrapped up, but at the same time, I'm still having fun. That is the key thing. Might not be doing too great at actual, you know, streamer stuff, but I'm just trying to have a nice, cozy, fun time. That is for certain. Because it's this kind of stuff where it's like, I'm going to be doing it anyways. I might as well. Might as well stream it. Have some fun with it. It's a nice combo. I will say, it is relaxing. And that might just be like really what I need. Is just to relax a bit. And also potentially need to actually relax. And not go, this is relaxing. While still doing stuff. Like, that could be also a potential issue of just like, I never actually relax. Because there's so much stuff I want to be doing. It's like, why relax when I can work on YXZ? There's nothing for me. Well, they're, that's still actually killing, but it'll do a lot of damage. Okay, they're on web, so I can go back to doing this. Because if they're web, they have 0 magic, which is really powerful. It's like, oh no, I've been gutted. There goes my damage. Gonna make sure I have a nice good lunch today. Because I also have no idea if I'll have a nice good dinner. Because while the event is or does have food, I have no idea what kind of food, and knowing most cases, it's going to be something that is normally very tasty, normally, a very common food for most people to eat. Everyone will be happy. And then there'll be me who's just like, I don't like food. Because, really, it'll probably come down to just me being me. Like, nothing to do with the... Oh, look, a fireball room. Like, nothing to do with the catering or whatever. Just me going like, I don't like food. Let's hope this is the scroll. Yes. So we can get one more boss room fight. Just one more. And I think I'll make myself a good lunch. I say while thinking of making myself a grilled cheese, which isn't necessarily a good lunch. It certainly is a lunch. Oh my god, this is going to be so much easier because I don't have to worry about deathfire. Because the crow or the raven was like, hello, I'm replacing your enemy today. I mean, grilled cheese also isn't bad. It's just the case of like, that's not going to be that filling. But also potentially the most filling thing I'll have, since I realized, thinking about it, I don't really have anything else other than I could do a bunch of waffles, which again wouldn't be a bad thing. It just, I don't know. I just don't feel like waffles today. I could also technically do a German pancake, but we are trying to save eggs because we're selling most of them. So it's the case of like, we're not going to use too many. Dang it. Yeah, my headset just keeps thinking it's not actually getting any volume, but it is because I'm hearing it. So I'm like, why isn't it? It's just super strange. I haven't had this happen before. Nice, you made yellows. I know, you converted green. Oh, you converted green. That's my favorite color right now. Oof, that's really not good. Oh, yeah, you gain attack. Oh, I need to watch out for skulls. Oh, perfect, actually. I said perfect, not thinking it was legitimately perfect. Okay, another skull. Nice. We're not gonna do enough. Got 30 of them. A sneaky portrait. Yeah, I need to clear out some more people, but I want to try and do that near the end of the week. Actually, no, I can do that right now, but I am not going to do it on stream because I don't want to. I just don't want to. But so we are going to call this the end of today's stream. I'm going to have some fun. I think I'm going to try and add some borders and stuff to some other bits of my stream, and yeah, I had a good time. I do hope everyone who's watching had a nice and enjoyable time. yeah, if you want to join the guild in Gems of War, it is loot and plunder. I try and make sure I do clean up on Sunday would be the preferred day when I try and do it. Realistically, I kind of do it whenever, just due to I am very inconsistent. But yeah, theoretically, new space will be always made by around Sunday. So if you're ever looking to get in, that's when. Or you can message me. I don't know if you can message in Gems of War like directly, but you can always join the Discord and ask there. At some point, I'll have a channel dedicated for Gems of War, but not until more people are asking about or joining. Not until more people join the Discord to ask or for Gems of War stuff, basically. And yeah, I think that should be it. Till next time. Bye bye.